Without further ado, though, we could probably get into the point of this episode, which is the top 10 players in the world right now.
The second annual Hoop Theory top 10 going into the 2024 NBA season to see who will be crowned world champion again.
2025.
Oh, yeah, 2025 season.
Going back
Starts
to
in
your,
2024.
Yeah, your football brain.
I'm dumb.
No,
Anyway.
it's all right. 2025 NBA season. Yeah, so just to clarify, we're not going to be projecting anything like guessing who's going to be better than they have been previously or taking a jump or anything like that. We're just going based off of what we've seen so far, where we think these players should be listed heading into the year. And then from there, we can kind of jump into some side discussions about what players we could see vault themselves higher in the list with, you know, the situation that they're going into this season or something like that.
Like an example last year is we talked at kind of sort of depth about Anthony Edwards and Shea last year.
Yeah.
I think I had Shea in my top 10 and you had him
at 14
in your honorable mention area.
Yeah.
But it was kind of the same thought of like, we're not trying to project, it's going in, what is the perception that you have right now, game 1 of the NBA season, come October 20, whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. So, and we didn't even decide. I just remembered we were talking before the episode started about what order we were going to go in this year. Last year we started at 1 and went down to 10. This year, I guess, I don't know. We have to decide that now, though. What order do you want to go in? Do you think it's best to start at the top?
It's okay. So I think the hardest spot is 10 and like
sure.
kind of 9. Like they're all like tough. So we could start at 1. I know that's not like the normal way to go through a list. I think things get interesting after 1 as opposed to like last year. The first like 3, you're like, well, these are the 3 people. It's not really a question. But we could start at 1. It won't be I'll just kind of, we could start at 1. That's probably the best idea.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we should go that way too, to be honest. So starting at 1, I'm guessing we both have the same guy here, and that's the same guy we had last year at number 1, and that is Nikola Jokic, Big Honey.
Which I loved the video of him looking like a psychopath chasing down Goran Dragic. Zoran.
Yeah, his nephew.
Zoran Dragic was his nephew. But just hit like this little kid running, and then Jokic like bearded full. I'm gonna block this shot mode.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened on the play. I just saw the picture.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know either.
I just saw that and it just made me laugh because he's like focused, red. He's got his beard and just his.
I don't even know what game that was, but there was like a...
It was like the Goran Dragic farewell to basketball game, essentially.
So I noticed that it was just a bunch of Euro players. Like it was a lot of them. It's a bunch
of Goran Dragic's just friends, essentially. There was a draft, because I think the 2 captains were Luka and Dragic, I think were the 2 captains, I think.
Okay.
Luis Scola was like the number 2 pick. Like it was like fun. It was
not even a Euro player was over there too. Argentinian.
I'm not positive on that, but he was taken early-ish.
Yeah, no, I believe it. Because at first when I saw Luka and Jokic, then Boban, like I thought it was like a bunch of Balkan players. I thought it was like a Balkan all-star game or something. And then I saw like Franz maybe? I don't remember. There was somebody from like not the Balkans who was there.
Chris Bosh also was there.
Oh, Chris Bosh. I guess because they're Miami days.
I'm pretty sure he was there.
So it was like his retirement party? Is that basically what it was?
In an essence, you could call it that.
Nice. That's pretty cool. I've never seen somebody
The Night of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Steve Nash played. Chris Bosh played. Dirk, Jokic, Luka. It was just a big charity fundraiser,
Dirk
but it was
played?
Dirk was there. Former NBA teammates Steve Nash and Chris Bosh joined with international legends such as Dirk and Jokic during his final high-profile appearance on the basketball court. So maybe Dirk didn't play, but he was definitely there.
I want to see that.
I do remember seeing that Steve Nash did play.
Yeah, I can imagine that more, that Dirk like can't move anymore, it feels like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that would be interesting to see. Yeah, him and Steve Nash, I guess, because all those years Dragic was Steve Nash's backup. All the connections there. But anyways, we've started our list. We went into a little bit of a side tangent, but Nikola Jokic is number 1 on both of our lists. I think he's still pretty solidly the best player in the world, and I don't see that changing really this season, to be honest. There maybe in a couple years for a pretty young player who I don't know if he's going to be on the radar for this episode or not. Might be. I have 22 names written down, and he is one of the names I've written down, and that is Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, so I have him written in an honorable mention category, but we'll probably do that like around 5, like say a bunch of honorable mentions, or we can do it at the end, whatever works. But he is on my list of names also.
Yeah. I guess from here, this is where it gets a little bit interesting because the way I've kind of broken this down in tiers. Tier 1 is just Jokic by himself.
Yep. Because it's not really a question, to me at least.
Tier 2, I have 2 guys.
I also have 2 guys.
Okay. And I guess
knowing you, I bet our order's different.